Hi, this is Peter Jekyll for HandsFree. Our mission statement is to provide people, processes, and tools for ERP project success. That includes ERP upgrade, implementation, rescue, and selection projects. If you're currently using Microsoft Dynamics GP, Great Plains, you'll eventually have to decide the future of your ERP platform, even if that decision is doing nothing. I have found that GYDE365 is the best tool for helping companies inform that selection decision with data, not opinions. Best of all, this incredibly valuable program is fully funded by Microsoft. So even if your ERP decision is weeks, months, or even years away, you have to take advantage of this amazing program. Let's discuss why. GYDE365 is an online application that helps you evaluate, select, and implement ERP software more efficiently. The Microsoft GYDE365 GP program fully funds a GYDE365 Discover session for a limited time. A GYDE365 Discover session is the best way to gather your company's business requirements quickly and efficiently. A comprehensive list of business requirements is the foundation for any and all ERP projects, selections, upgrades, implementations, and rescues. Let's understand why this requirements gathering is so important. First, let's take a quick look at the future of Dynamics GP. The end of GP has been a topic of endless speculation for many years. Even the official Microsoft roadmaps have undergone multiple changes over the years. It's safe to say that nobody truly understands what the future holds for GP. However, there are several facts regarding the state of GP that we can assume that would be difficult to dispute. For example, many organizations are committed to a true cloud ERP solution. While GP can be made to run in the cloud, it's not a modern cloud-based ERP solution, so it doesn't fit for those folks. There are GP customers that have just functionally outgrown GP, or as I like to say, they're torturing it. We've got a simple guide called the Rule of Multis that allows you to take a quick look to see whether you have outgrown GP, and that's available on our landing page for this program. The marketing for GP customers to upgrade to Microsoft Dynamics Business Central, BC, is absolutely relentless, and we'll talk about more of that in a minute. So GP is a static product. If you're expecting features, functions, upgrades, new cool stuff, that doesn't look like it appears to be in this product's future. The current Microsoft GP roadmap does have a date for when the product is expected to no longer be supported, and that is public information, and we have that link for you as well on our landing page for this program. So some combination of these and other facts are going to force GP customer to decide about their future for their ERP solution. We also have a roadmap for you on the landing page that gives you an idea of what your GP options are, and you can download that guide on our landing page. So let's talk about what the ERP platform options are that I see currently for GP customers. You can continue to run GP as long as possible unsupported. This avoids the cost of selecting, implementing, learning new ERP platform, that it does mean that you're on a static GP solution. If that works for you, that's the easiest solution for you. And if it works, make it work as long as you can. Your next option is to move up in the Microsoft family to one of their modern cloud-based ERP solutions. The first one, very similar to GP, is Business Central or BC. While this is the least expensive of the two Microsoft options, it's essential not to make a lateral move if you have requirements that don't fit GP or BC. The other Microsoft option, FSCM or Finance and Supply Chain Management, is more of an enterprise level solution that is quite a step up in functionality and complexity from BC or your current GP solution. FSCM until recently was known as Dynamics for Finance and Operations, or F&O for short. This is going to be a much more functionally rich solution and a true enterprise ERP option, but it comes with additional complexity and costs that must be carefully evaluated. Of course, you can always go to a non-Microsoft ERP platform. That's always a possibility. The biggest drawback with this option is losing the broad functional and technological footprint of the combined Microsoft technology stack and the ERP functional footprint from Microsoft. But regardless of the ERP direction you choose for your company, there are some critical points to consider. When contemplating or selecting a new ERP option, please keep the following 3 items in mind. Number 1, effectively today, GP is a static product that will have to work for you as is. So if there are no capabilities inside the product today or third-party solutions that match all of your business requirements, do not expect further functional or technological improvements to fix critical business issues that you have. Number 2, you're going to be hit with a ton of marketing messaging that suggests to you that BC is a cloud-based upgrade to GP. However, BC is a unique software product that is not an upgrade, but a reimplementation. And anyone who suggests otherwise has not implemented BC for a GP customer. Please ignore the 1-month BC implementation success stories that are out there. That can only be true for limited functionality in very special circumstances. For most GP customers, expect a complete reimplementation of a new software product. Number 3, regardless of the decision that you decide to make for your next ERP, it's absolutely crucial that any decision regarding that move post-GP has to be made with a clear understanding of your ERP business software requirements. That is absolutely critical. If these business requirements and the gathering of them is so important, what are some of the options? There are multiple traditional ways of gathering business requirements, and let's talk about those. The first business requirement option is a paid business requirements definition project. These go by many names and different acronyms, but they're a staple of the ERP consulting world. There are significant problems with these engagements. They're typically very time-consuming and expensive. They use outdated and bloated checklists with tons of unnecessary questions. And oftentimes, I find that those questionnaires, they're administered by the most junior and least expensive consultants that can't really dig into these questions that are on these questionnaires. So what you're not getting there is the skill set and experience to drill down into critical questions that may arise. Another option is the free checklist and requirements gathering websites that you can find all over the internet. These are great starting points to point you in the right direction, but they're really going to lack the sophistication required to make a critical decision regarding the future of your ERP direction. So use them as a starting point only. Lastly, and definitely leastly, the worst option, in my opinion, is relying on the opinions of marketing data and demos from software publishers or partners. Those are going to be the least reliable. But it's incredible how many people rely on that type of information. Remember, software publishers and partners have a specific product in mind that they want to sell you. And every single failed or challenged ERP implementation project started with some fantastic marketing materials and a fabulous software demo. So what's the hands-free recommendation for gathering your critical business requirements? In our opinion, GYDE365 from SEER 365. GYDE365 is a cloud-based self-service portal developed explicitly by ERP software experts to help fix those costly and time-consuming business requirements process gathering sessions that are the root cause of many challenged and failed ERP projects. An unbiased GYDE365 Discover survey focuses on business processes unrelated to any specific ERP software solution. That means that a GYDE365 Discover survey is going to provide data, not opinions, for a more intelligent software selection. Best of all, working with HandsFree, you can work with us to have Microsoft fully fund a GYDE365 Discover survey for your company.